What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mickey D back with another video. And y'all already know how I'm coming. Y'all know I'm coming with nothing but the real and only the real. So yeah, today's video gonna be about sometimes it's hard for some of us to listen. Some of us got a problem. Listen. The reason why it's hard for you to listen, because first of all, you don't want to listen. And when you don't want to listen, you usually learn the hard way. See, sometimes people got to bump their heads a couple times before they wake up and realize, like, I need to start listening. Yeah, that part. So if you one of them type of people that's hard to listen, then you need to work on yourself. You need to start taking someone's advice. Because there's somebody can tell you something that might help you with your life. You ever thought about that? Some of y'all might not look at it that way, but it's always good to listen to somebody. It's a lot of us that's hard-headed. It's a lot of us have problem listen. Some of us, we are set in our own ways to where we just want to do whatever we want to do. And we don't worry about the consequences until later. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen, it'll get you a long way. It'll take you a long way. Yeah. It'll get you a long way. It'll take you a long way. That part. But if you don't listen, that's why so many people in this world right now are dead, in jail, because they chose not to listen. Yeah. See, you can't go through life trying to do things your way all the time, because your way ain't got you nowhere. You tried your way, but your way ain't got you nowhere. Your way got you either locked up, your way either got you 6 feet deep. That's why some people is not on earth, because they didn't listen. If they had to listen to somebody, they wouldn't be either in jail or they wouldn't be dead. They would be still living on this face of earth. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to sit back and tell yourself, it's time for me to wake up. It's time for me to make some type of change in my life. Because if I keep doing what I'm doing, it's going to lead me down the wrong road. You see what I'm saying? If I don't start listening to somebody that can tell me something right, somebody that can give me the right advice, that can lead me in the right direction, then I'm going to end up somewhere where I don't want to be. So it's a must that I don't care, as long as the person is telling you something right, just sit there and pay attention and listen to the person. But if the person is leading you down the wrong path, then no, I can understand you not listening to the person. But if the person is telling you something positive and telling you to do the right thing, then it might be good for you to take heed to what the person is telling you. Because normally when people come to you, sometimes God will send somebody to you. to give out a message, just like I'm doing. I'm giving out a message to wake up some of y'all, those that's kind of like going the wrong way, those that's not on the right track. See, if you know your life messed up, you have to tell yourself that it's time to stop doing what you're doing in this world. It's time for you to make some type of change. It's time for you to get your life in order, because you can't keep going backwards. You need to work on going forward and see where it take you in life. Because if you continue to do the same stuff over and over, you constantly gonna keep getting the same result, people. Understand what I'm saying? I want to see people do the right thing. I want to see people make it far in life. I want to see people get where they need to be. So everything is left up to you, what you want to do with your life. It starts with you. Can't nobody else change your life but you. Can't nobody else make your life better but you. Yeah, that part. That's why it pays for you not to hang with certain people, because you can hang with people and they might not be good to hang around. See, a lot of time we be hanging with certain type of people and we be thinking they all right to hang with. But some of us have to learn. But you must wake up before it's too late. Because if you wait till it's too late and don't learn from your mistakes, and you keep making them same mistakes, and if you know that you're going through some things, and you know that the things that you're going through is not right, or you know you doing some things that can cause you go the wrong way, then you need to correct your mistakes. You need to slow down. You need to think and tell yourself that you tired of going the wrong way. You ready to go straight. You ready to do the right thing. See, a lot of us, we've been tired, but we haven't decided. What I mean about you haven't decided, you haven't decided which way you actually want to go. You still on that road trying to decide. You still trying to decide on, do I want to go right or do I want to go left? But it's a must that sometimes you need to sit back and you need to think. You need to get off to yourself where you can have a clear mind and tell yourself, I want to do better. See, you can't let nobody else discourage you. You can't let nobody else lead you the wrong way. You can't let nobody else help you get your life together, because it's all left up to you. They can only tell you something that will probably benefit you. They can only try to encourage you and put you on the right track, but it's still up to you. That part. A lot of us, we listen, but we don't listen good enough. And then when we do listen, it's like to go out of one ear out the other. We hear it, but we don't take heed to it. We hear what we want to hear. You see? A lot of times people would rather hear foolishness and rather be around people that's talking foolishness instead of be around the positive people, people that are going to encourage you to get on the right track and lead you down the right road. So it shouldn't be too hard for you to listen. You just got to be willing and want to listen. Sometimes it has something to do with the way you was raised. A lot of us was raised the wrong way. And I say that to say this, that maybe your mom or your dad didn't take out enough time with you when you was a youngster, when you was a kid. Because you know you got some mamas and daddies don't take out time with their kids and teach them right from wrong and teach them things to help them. Well, when they get a certain age, they won't end up going down the wrong road. You see what I'm saying? They won't end up in places that they shouldn't end up at. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this. This video right here is for those that have a hard time listening. Yeah, this video right here is for those that have a hard time listening. You know, somebody can tell you something, and you know a lot of people don't want to listen because they big-headed. I call it big-headed because they so big-headed to where you can't tell them nothing. You know, your thinking is tore up and can't nobody tell you nothing. So the only way you can learn is you gotta bump your head a few times before you just wake up and realize that this ain't the way. It got people them went to jail and got back out and came back out doing the same stuff. It's because they haven't woke up yet. They haven't realized that life is too short to be in and out of jail throwing your life away when you don't have to do that. You got people out here on the streets that haven't woke up yet. They rather continue to live the way they living. They don't think it's a better way, but it is a better way. And this because nobody never sit down and try to encourage them to get on the right track and lead them down the right path. So they are caught up in this corrupted world being lost. You see what I'm saying? It's like they lost. But they can be found. But all the way they're going to be found, they're going to have to put their trust in God. That's the only way. That's the only way. So those that have a problem, listen. You need to start taking heed. You need to start listening. A lot of times, I begin to start to not listen too much, but then I started realizing somebody's telling me right? Because I know that person could be telling me something right, and I don't mind listening as long as the right stuff. I told y'all I keep it real on my channel, y'all. So I have a little problem with that too. That's why I say we all have a little problem listening. Sometimes you gotta listen. You can't always do things your way, because your way haven't got you nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to listen to somebody, as long as that person telling you something right. As long as they're not leading you down the wrong path, then listen to them. But if they not talking about something that ain't gonna help you and it's gonna lead you down the wrong path, it's gonna cause you to get caught up or end up dead or something, then you don't listen to that person because that person's not talking positive stuff. Okay? That part. So I hope that I can help somebody and wake somebody up and help them to open their eyes and realize that times is too short. And you can't keep doing crazy stuff here out here in this old world. This world is already messed up. And so much stuff is going on in this world. And a lot of us is out here crashing out, doing crash dummy stuff that we can prevent. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it worth doing something before you do it? See, a lot of us will do stuff and we won't regret it until after we do it. We won't think about it until after we done it. That's because you let your anger overpower for you. Yeah, you got people who try to put a key in your back and try to boost your ego up, get you to do wrong because they want to see you do wrong. Instead of them trying to stop what you're doing and try to tell you, no, it ain't worth it, and tell you don't do that. But there's people out here who sit back and watch you do it and won't even try to encourage you to do the right thing. They would rather see you dead or locked up. You got some people out here that do that. Not everybody though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you, start working on yourself. If you feel like that you have a problem, listen to somebody, and you know you big-headed, you don't want to listen, start working on yourself. Start telling yourself that I need to listen sometime. Because sometimes by you listening to somebody can help you a long way, can get you a long way in life. I hope y'all like this video, man. And if you like this video, take heed to everything I'm saying, but don't get sidetracked. Because I tell people that all the time. Pay attention to what I'm saying. This video is for people that don't like to listen, including me. I have a little problem to listen to. That's why I'm making this video. We need to work on ourselves. We need to learn how to listen to somebody, not always popping off at the mouth or feeling ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Start to listen sometime. Don't always try to do things your way. And a lot of us do that, you know what I'm saying? It's because we so set in our own ways to where we feel like nobody can't tell us nothing. And that's what we wreck ourselves. That's what we mess up. Life can't get better for you unless you make it better. You got to make it better for yourself. First of all, you got to be willing. All the things you probably going through in life, you don't have to go through it. You can change that. You can become a better person. But it's all up to you. And sometimes I know life, it can get pretty rough. It can get pretty hard for some of us. But if you want to make it easy, do something about it. Do something that would help you, get through life, that will put you on the right track. Everything in life ain't never easy. It's gonna be hard, but you have to tell yourself that you can do it. So, if somebody is trying to tell you something to help you, and as long as it's something right, you need to take heed, you need to listen. Don't always pop off at the mouth, don't always be hard-headed, you know. Take heed to what somebody's telling you, because they could be telling you something for a reason, and whatever they tell you might help you. You know what I'm saying? Might get your life on the right track. Not everybody gonna encourage you to do the right thing, but I'm one of them people. I'm saying this in the video. I want to wake people up. I want you to open your eyes. I want you to start to listen, and I want you to make some changes. And I'm not just talking about y'all. I have to do the same. So I want y'all to wake up, start doing something with yourself. If you haven't made any changes in your life yet, or if you haven't got your life on the right track yet, start doing it, man. And you'll see how things will be in your life. You'll see that how stuff will be once you make some type of change. Things will be better for you. But you gotta listen, man. You gotta listen. And sometimes you got to follow your first mind. If your mind tell you don't do something, then you need to follow your first mind. Don't be misled or let somebody lead you on down to a hellhole and you fall in that hole. Because a lot of people mislead people the wrong way. So everybody you can't listen to. But I'm just telling you that start working on yourself. Start to want to do something for yourself. If you one of them people that just out here running around and feel like you lost and feel like you don't have nothing to live for, talk to God and ask Him to help you. Ask Him to help you through whatever you're going through. Ask Him to give you the strength to overcome whatever you might be going through right now. You know what I'm saying? And ask Him to make your life better, and He'll do it for you. Now, the video that I just made is for those that feel like they have problems listening to someone. They feel like they is able to make it through life alone without anyone telling them something. But yeah, you can make it in this world by yourself, but you still gonna need help on the way. Remember that. You heard it from your boy Mickey Deal. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let people know that start listening. Your life is very important. Let people know that you're worth it. You know, you deserve better. And if they can't tell you nothing right, and they can't lead you on the right path, then don't waste your time listening to them. So I hope this video reach out and touch someone. Share this video and let people know. Work on yourself. Start to listen to somebody that's gonna give you the best advice that they can give you, and give you a positive way of thinking. So I hope y'all like this video. I'm out.